Welcome to Global Studies. I'm Mr. Johnson. I'll be your teacher this year, and I'm really happy to show you my very first weekly video. I'm hoping to make one of these every week and get it out to you at the beginning of the week, like Sunday or Monday each week. I know it's Thursday, but this is our first week. It's taken me a while to figure out how to work the camera and everything, and I have to tell you, I have a lot more respect for everybody that makes videos on YouTube and everything, and they actually look decent. So, moving on. So I'm going to make one of these videos every week. I bet most of the weeks it's going to be screenshots, so you'll see my computer screen instead of my face more often, but you'll get across the same ideas. So one thing I want to do is point out the assignments this week. If you're following along at the same pace as everybody else, the only assignment that you have due this week is my pace. If you can turn in the my pace chart, you'll be doing well. Now, my pace is a little bit different than most of the assignments you're going to have in the class. It's a little bit more difficult. I've got another video on there, an actual screen capture video on there, much better. It's a little bit hard to understand, and the numbers are going to come off a little bit off. So VTVLC has recently decided that students prefer having their assignments due on Sunday night so that you can work on your assignments over the weekend, as opposed to Tuesday, which is the old system. So it used to be that every assignment was due Tuesday night at midnight. Now it's going to be Sunday night at midnight. Now my pace calculator hasn't quite caught up to that change. So it might tell you that all of your stuff is due on Tuesday nights. And that's okay. My pace chart is just a way to give you an idea of when everything should be done. So if you look at, okay, this is my week, and this week I'm supposed to do this, this, and this. Great. It shows you all of the lessons that you should do during the week. This week, you've got a lot of lessons to look at, but just one assignment. That should be okay for you. So your one assignment should be pretty easy. Turn in my place. That'll be all right. Send me an email if you have any questions, if you want to know anything. So the other thing you should be doing this week is you should be getting in contact with me. I need to set up an appointment with you, and hopefully your family also, your parents or guardians, whoever I can talk to, just as a way to introduce myself to them, to answer any questions you might have about how VTVLC works, that kind of thing. So I've already had a couple people contact me, and by the time you see this, I've already had meetings with several people, or phone calls with several people, but the idea is just a quick phone call, talk with you and your parents, and we'll get it out of the way. Answer any questions you've got. Make sure you understand what's going on. Make sure they know who I am and that I'm not just some computer teaching their kid. So that's the idea. So set up a conference time with me. Now, the only other time that I'm going to bug you about getting in contact with me is when you have a discussion-based assignment, the DBA. Right? You'll have a DBA at the end of every unit that we do in class, and you'll have to arrange another time to talk with me. Now that can be during my office hours. That's my preferred time, but if that really doesn't work, it really absolutely doesn't work for you, we can arrange a time outside of that. If you don't get home until 7 o'clock at night, it's got to be after that, we can arrange that sometimes, but I would really rather keep it during my office hours. Speaking of the office hours, they might change a little bit. My schedule is a little bit in flux, but I will keep you posted. They will be on the homepage. I'm hoping to figure out how the calendar function works so I can get some meeting times actually in there. And whenever we have these discussion-based assessments, I'll either give you a call or we can have a video conference. Yeah, that's about all I can think of to talk to you about this week. Seems like a whole lot of the getting class started kind of stuff, but I'll have another video for you on Monday. Have a good weekend, and good luck getting your lessons done for this week. Yeah, I hope your weekend is wonderful. Talk to you later.